All right, here we go. Sportsbit 2.0. We're live. Betting Insight today. SBRpicks.com. Pauly and Teddy. It's Wednesday, May 2nd. Big Ten win totals came out from one shop. We'll go over that. Turn on the shot clock as well. Play of the day will come from the Big Ten win totals in a second. Just one game in the NBA playoffs. Rockets and the Jazz. Rockets try to make it 6-0 against the Jazz this season. They're laying a big number. And we'll also get to the Dodgers and Diamondbacks, the red-hot Diamondbacks, number one in ROI in all of baseball, and trying to win their 10th straight series of the season. Hasn't been done in 111 years. We'll get to all that coming up. Bad beats, bad bets, bad for the books. Bad beats, a lot of them. Let's start in the NBA. Cavs, Raptors under 218 down to 214, 105, end of regulation. Needed overtime. You got to – unbelievable with the Raptors. Now 2-13 in opening series all time. LeBron doesn't score in the overtime. They blow a 13-point lead. They go 5 of 24 in the fourth quarter. The bench struggled. Van Vliet's taking all the shots at crunch time. Lowry only takes 12 shots in the entire game in 40 minutes. They blow game one.
Okay, so from the bad beat element of it, certainly the total. And again, that under got steamed down. 218 in the open, as low as 214 at the close. And there they are at the end of regulation with 210. If the Raptors hit any, they have about 8 looks, point-blank looks at the basket on that final possession. Make any of them, the under cashes and bettors cash in. Instead, they missed the ball. The game goes to OT, and the over cashes. Books clean up, and bettors take a bath on the total. When you talk about Toronto for the side in that contest, I mean, all the edges we think the Raptors are supposed to have, they didn't show. Toronto's bench outplayed by Cleveland's bench last night, even though the Cavs bench played fewer minutes. Toronto at home with the crowd during crunch time. They scored 3 points the last 4:19 of that ballgame. All 3 of them were on a dicey foul call when Ibaka hit those 3 free throws when he landed on James' foot, attempting a 3 with the shot clock winding down.
As I was saying, so all the missed opportunities there at the end and the final 25 seconds with all the playing patty cake with it and all the missed bunnies. Pearl missed a ton of layups. And then he brings Van Vliet back in after he fell on his shoulder and had the ice pack on. And he's taken the 2 big shots down the stretch. Incredible. Adjusted series price. Cavs are now $1.35, $1.40 in some shops. My God. Now the bullpen shenanigans. Here we go. It continues. Red Sox, who were bet up from 280 to 320. And the under 7.5. Kimbrel blows it in the ninth, 3-2. And then the Royals win it in 13 innings, 7-6. Same story with the Twins, $1.30 and under 9.5, 4-3 in the ninth. Reed blows it, and the Blue Jays win 7-4 in 10 innings.
So we were talking yesterday on the show about the Brewers and how successful they've been this season, in part ROI, because of the dominance of the closer position, where they're not blowing saves. What we have last night, 3 bad beats in MLB, and they were all the exact same thing. Closer can't get it done. Closer can't get it done. Closer can't get it done. In addition, with the Red Sox at minus 320, you lost the under in that game and the under in the Twins game as well, with the Jays getting 3 in the 10th. So your sides, your totals, all relating to the closers. When the closers don't get it done, you take bad beats with MLB sides, and boy, you take some brutal beats with the unders. Of course, Kimbrel, you can't blame. I don't know if you can blame him for last night, but Kimbrel's going to be there for Boston. He's a closer you want your money on. Those games are going to happen. As for Minnesota and Chicago, well, those are 2 teams with some dicey bullpens. Those won't be the last bad beats Twins and White Sox backers suffer here in 2018.
Yep. It was a juicy return on the White Sox, too, and they blew it in the ninth as well. Bad for the books. Pittsburgh, Washington over 5.5 to 6. Capitals are 6-1 since they put Holtby in goal. Penguins also took money. More on that coming up. 4-3 Capitals. Ovechkin scores with a minute left. Nashville and Winnipeg over 5.5 to 6. 7-4 final. Winnipeg. That game went over early in the second period. How about that? Again, here's the scores this year when Nashville plays Winnipeg. 4-1, 4-1 in game one, and Nashville had 48 shots on goal and only managed 1 goal. 4-1, 5-4, 7-4, 5-3, 6-4, 6-5, 3-1, and 5-4. Amazing. And in play, Nashville was minus $9 when they led 3-0, and Nashville took the lead in the second period or it was early third period, but tied it up early in the second period, and they win 7-4 with 2 empty net goals. Jets $1.20 up to 150, and the Warriors. We talked about this, how the pace was so crazy in Game 1. Game 2, Warriors Pelicans 227 up to 229, and that goes over.
Yeah, that's certainly not a good result for the books. Books getting pounded on all 3 overs. Pittsburgh, Washington over, Nashville, Winnipeg over, and of course a Golden State, New Orleans over. But you talked about how fast the pace was for Game 1. It was even faster for Game 2. It was insane last night. Both teams, New Orleans and Golden State, hitting better than 50% from 2-point range. And remember, neither squad shot well from 3-point range last night. New Orleans 13 of 37, Golden State 13 of 40. They took a ton of threes. They didn't make them at a high percentage. And neither team, the Warriors got to the free throw line a little bit, but between them, we're talking about only 36 combined free throw attempts. That was all pace. And you're going to see significant adjustment. You can't go too high when the total starts at 229, but the market's clearly adjusting to the pace in this series when you look at that Game 3 total.
Yeah. 27-9 free throw disparity in that Warriors game. Jesus. They're 3.5-point favorites on the road, Game 3. Remember that stat. You don't use Golden State. You take out Golden State teams, so it doesn't come into play Friday because it involves the Warriors, obviously. Teams 31-1 ATS first half, down 0-2 at home in Game 3 the last 3 years in the NBA playoffs. Angels $1.70 up to 190. They won 3-2. A's Mariners total 8-bet up to 9, 6-3 final. Bad bet. Penguins $1.30 up to 170. Serious team there. They lose. Matt Murray was 10-1 career off a loss in the playoffs. That went down in flames. And look at this. The Dodgers were $2. They lost again to the Diamondbacks, who are plus 15 units, crushing at ROI. Kershaw, when he starts, remember that great run he had the last couple of years, 52-10, whatever it was. Even if you were laying $4 in every game, you were up money. They're 2-5 when he starts. He's down almost 10 units in a month into the season.
Sure, and we're talking about now a series in which Arizona is the number 1 ROI team in all of baseball, and the LA Dodgers are dead last ROI in all of baseball. It's not just when Kershaw starts, but obviously last night, a bad bet on LA. Dodgers not meriting that $2 price tag, even with their ace on the hill. Bettors took a bath on that one. Of course, you talked about all the Penguins' money. How about the Caps showing signs of life? This has been a playoff nightmare team for what, decades, Pauly? This year, Washington showing me a little bit something. They haven't laid down to anybody.
1998, last time they got to the second round, and hard to beat the Penguins. So we'll see if they can finish the series. Great second round action in the NHL playoffs continues tonight. See if the Knights can go up 3-1 and the Bruins and Lightning tied at 1 as well. It's hard to imagine Kershaw's almost down 10 units this early in the season. But he lost as a 420 favorite in one of the games.
Like the show? Help us keep the lights on. Please make sure to comment, share, and subscribe to all the Sportsbook Review videos. Thanks so much. Best of luck. Enjoy the game.